looking forward to being surprised.
I expect to learn something new, some new knowledge on something, a new perspective, just something different.
I like the idea of TED, people getting together to share ideas. I don't think we get opportunities a lot in life to think big, and it's nice that we have these events.
TED conference is very well known around the world, especially amongst people that are passionately curious, scientists, entrepreneurs. One of the great things about TEDx Midwest is there's a real effort to take the best speakers and open that door up and let regular kids in.
There are very few opportunities that kids from all the different parts of the city have to actually get together in a way that truly exposes them to one another intellectually and socially. At this event, we looked around this segregated city and we said, you know what, we're gonna break all these boundaries. We're gonna bring all these kids together.
I find TED interesting because it just seems like it's something new and it's something that I've never heard of. So I'm pretty interested. I love to be on camera. I'm a news anchor for my schools. Hi, this is Hannah Neely for DVTV News, and there are a lot of topics to talk about today.
It's rare to come across a student that's really enthusiastic about production and really show up every day in a positive attitude with just energy to produce and do a great job.
This room allowed me to realize what I wanted to be in life. So much going on here at Dunbar, so I want you to take a closer look. I live on the south side of Chicago, and my neighborhood is iffy. It can be good sometimes. Sometimes we have some shootings and some deaths, so it's pretty sad at times. When I do come back, when I do have all of my millions, I want to give back to the community and actually help and give others a chance.
I've heard of TED before. I've watched some of the videos. I like them. And just the idea of it was really interesting to me, the idea of, you know, there's a whole bunch of innovative minds coming together and talking. I like to talk. Other people describe me in a variety of ways, both good and bad. Some people think I'm funny and, you know, confident, obnoxious or arrogant, good-natured, shy, outgoing. I'm very paradoxical from other people's descriptions.
Well, he's definitely very sociable. He actually started an organization freshman year, an anti-genocide society.
I've dabbled in activism. I've started an anti-genocide club freshman year. And it seems like something I could really get into. I'm just not really sure how I'd turn that into a career.
I'm still not really sure what I'm going to do in life. I want to help people. I thought it would be cool to work in a nonprofit, join the Peace Corps or something. I've always liked the act of helping out, just doing that. I'm not sure why. Read a lot of comic books, maybe.
I thought that an event tailored towards kids and a live event with all of these really cool speakers, just something I would really like to attend, just if I had the opportunity. First of all, I'm involved in the school paper. It's called the Parker Weekly, and every month they come out with a new publication, and I'm the photo editor, so I'm assigned several articles and I have to go out and take photos for them. And then I'm involved in field hockey and we have games and practices every day.
Anna is a very eccentric person, really nice person, really open. She's really strongly opinionated. I think it's really good. She loves photography.
I really like science, biology, study of evolution, but then I also really love creative writing. Not sure how I would be able to join those two things together. I've always thought, what if you took a picture and then wrote about it or wrote a story behind it and then published that somehow, but I don't know where you would publish that. I don't know.
So today is the TEDx event and I'm not sure what to expect, but I am going openly, ready to hear things.
I'm not really sure what to expect right now. I'm just hoping to, meet some interesting people, hear some cool ideas.
Hopefully learn something, get some different perspectives, and have a great time.
We have kids that are coming all the way from the south side, north side, the west side, and they, on this day, they all converge at the Oriental Theater. As soon as the program started and the host walked onto that stage, the kids were riveted.
Everybody, all right. I think TED will benefit the kids because it gives them the opportunity to see and hear things that they might not have heard. When you hear someone saying it out of their mouth, first person, it puts it in a different perspective versus sitting in a class, watching a videotape.
Well, if we don't have a healthy planet, if we don't have a healthy environment, then we don't have anything. We have to take care of this planet. It's the only one we got.
And I went back to school. I was working full-time, but I went back to school because my mom, as a single mother, really needed the support for my little sisters.
We're going to figure out how to eradicate malaria from the face of the earth once and for all in our lifetime, in your lifetime. We can do that. We can do that. Well, by we, I mean all of us, not just me, right?
These kids had actual big deal people on the stage, but then during the breaks, they had total access to all the speakers. So they were surrounding the speakers, hugging them, talking to them, getting autographs.
I want to do what you do. I want to travel, take pictures, and tell a story and say something about the world. And I mean, I just want you to give me a little bit of advice on how to do that.
For you, I mean, I've walked around Chicago just coming and going just the last 2 days.
Yeah.
I see powerful situations on the street, homeless people where they're living. I mean, there's stories all around us, so you don't have to go to Egypt to tell a story. The story's in front of you all the time, so it's just to practice and train your mind to see what the story is, and then think about what are the 10 images you can take and the text you want to write that's going to tell that story. Images are so powerful. You don't need many to tell a very, and you can change the world with one picture.
When you're on TV, it's not about being on TV.
Yeah.
It's not about looking pretty. It's not about being famous. It's about your passion. What's your real passion? What would you like to project? What would you like to follow? What would you like to pursue when you're on TV?
She just gave me like some hope, some reassurance that I still will be able to be a news anchor like I want to. It's like when you actually meet them, you feel like you're a little closer to being what you want to be.
I'm really interested in the education system in general.
Yeah, okay.
And then, I don't know, economics, fair trade, and free trade, stuff like that.
You guys are all young, so you don't have to have a master plan. You can just try stuff, see what works, and see what you like. And if you like it and it's working, do more of it. I think, the trick is to just try a lot of different things.
One of the things that we hope is happening here is that students in our program, students in other programs, that they're suddenly thinking about in whole new ways what the world can hold.
There are so many young people who do not understand that they have a creativity locked inside of them, and how do we as educators bring that creativity out for something positive. So I can't express how pleased I am to see the outcome of this.
Inspiration is a really subtle thing, and sometimes not abundantly obvious that something's actually happened, but I don't know, it lingers with you, and then later on you make a decision you wouldn't have made if you hadn't been inspired this way.
Before this, I was skeptical about being able to infuse science and art as a career. And after this, I think that it's definitely possible, and it's actually one of the best mediums of learning science and telling a story is through art.
One of the goals is to start building the TED community for the future. In 10 years, in 20 years, it'll be these kids that were at this first inaugural youth event. It'll be those kids that will be on the stage talking to other high school kids, talking to other adults.
The kids from my school who went to the TED event, we were really inspired, and we decided to try and recreate it, but with seniors. And it's like the same TED Talks format, and we're trying to recreate that and bring it to our school and make it a tradition. So when I'm a senior in 2 years, I'm going to be able to give a talk about whatever I'm interested in.
Kids need to see these type of people because they allow you to think bigger. They allow you to think out of your box, out of your circle. Most of us being in the certain communities that we're in, we only think with one type of mindset. We only realize or believe that we're only going to go to this certain type of place because this is where our parents went or our elders went.
After the talk, I guess things seemed a bit more possible, that you seem more powerful, that the individual seems more potent. You just take on bigger challenges and you're willing to go at things because you no longer have this wall of this is impossible standing in between you. You just go at it.